News broke earlier this week that award-winning actor Ramsey is part of a team working to remake the 1992 Nollywood classic Living in Bondage. That is certainly a big one, and we have Ramsey join us now via telephone to talk about it. Thank you so much, Ramsey, for joining us. First off, what is the special interest in Living in Bondage for you?
For me, it's we're looking at myself and my partner was actually looking at like a direct-driven kind of movie for the cinemas, because it's not very common. That's one. Secondly, it's one of the pioneers of movies for Nollywood, and then it's quite old. It was really, really big during its time, so we felt like it would be nice to do it too.
For the purpose of clarity, is this a sequel or a remake of the film Living in Bondage?
Well, we do not want to totally let the cat out of the bag yet. It's going to be definitely we're still having a bit touch of what happened, but as it were back in the original story is definitely going to be there. However, of course, there's going to be changes, to fit into the contemporary age.
Okay, we understand that. Is any of the cast members from the old movie returning for this new one?
Almost definitely, but of course, we're going to have almost all the key characters there back here.
Who else are you working with on this new project in terms of director and crew members?
I'm directing it, likewise producing it. So Charles Opakale is he's my co-producer, and I don't want to start naming all the casts yet until it's fully confirmed that we've agreed to terms and all of that before we get on board, before I call them. But we have most of the key characters. We have, of course, Kenneth Okonkwo, who played the lead. He's definitely on board. We're going to be auditioning for new upcoming actors, of course, too.
Now, I must say this is probably the first time a copyright of a big creative work would be transferred within the industry. How easy was it for you to broker this, bearing in mind that there is probably no already laid down guidelines for carrying out such within Nollywood?
Well, the whole idea is that we have to, there's no operational structure like you rightly said, but we have to create it. We have to find a way around it, and that's what we have done. Certain things should be put in place by ourselves. If we start it will start, automatically things will start to fall in structure as things go by. Hence, we decided taking permit and getting the rights from the original owner, producer, writer of the movie, Kenneth Neboe. We went there and discussed with him, and we had agreed to terms. Yeah, and that's how we've done it. And now we're able to embark on the project.
All right, we wish you well on this project. But before we let you go, we must ask you, we have not been seeing you too much on the screens, and there's been rumors that you are thinking about retirement. Is this so?
I don't know if there's any word for retirement for actors anyway. Actors act even into their old age. They probably even act into their graves. No, it's not that. It's just that we're trying to make sure that we better our way of filmmaking, we better our storylines, we better the technical quality, hence we're looking out for good production. And it is pretty hard to come by, and also it's quite capital intensive. So it's not like how we used to churn out movies back in the days. It's now like you got to take your time to actually put the script together, to plan the production ahead of time, and then the production proper. And then after the production proper, you now have the post-production before you go to the cinema. Now, that's the kind of way where we're thinking that we should take Nollywood to. We want Nollywood to be celebrated on that international pedestal where, we do have Nollywood, not like we do not, but our movies, they're not really, a few of our movies are qualified to go to the international film festivals all around the world. Just a few of our movies. And that shouldn't be with all the names we have. I mean, with the kind of big name we have, we should be able to get into festivals around the world, with ease, with some of our stories, because we have fantastic stories.
Thank you very much, Ramsey, for joining us, and we wish you the very best.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Finally, on the show, actress Uzo Osimpa shares with us the challenges of being a rising star in Nigeria's movie industry. Enjoy.
I don't have enough for the hotel.
Good. So that means you'll be back as soon as you run out of money, huh?
I guess that means I'll take Coco Diesel back.
Uzo Oshinkpa is one fast-rising actress who has been thrilling viewers of popular TV series Tinsel and About to Wed with her creativity and zest for acting.
So what was your response?
I told you. Lucy, there's something I need to tell you.
She started her career on stage in 2000 and has featured in over 30 different stage productions within the period of 4 years before her TV debut on Shallow Waters in 2004. A graduate of economics, Uzo has featured in several movies and has been cast in different roles, which has made industry watchers describe her with several adjectives, from funny to spontaneous.
You will confound yourself and will be punished at the Waldorf Astoria Suites. See to it that he wears an appropriate attire and bathe him thoroughly.
But Uzo is, Uzo, I am me. It's hard to be anybody else. Although that's my job. My job is to be somebody else other than myself every day because I get to role play. But I'm still, you know, this is me. I'm what you get. What you see is what you get. There's more to me, of course, but what you see is what you get. I'm real, you know, straight cut to the bone, no gimmicks. I'm playful, I am friendly as can be, and I love the good life, like everybody else, I believe.
In her quest for that good life, Uzo has tried her hands on several endeavors that are platforms to gain recognition. Her most recent is a much talked about 50 movie featuring star actresses Omoni Oboli, Ireti Doyle, Nsei Petum, and Dakore Akonde.
I started acting in 2003 professionally. I'd done a bit of theater. I've done almost everything. I've done radio, I've done television, I've done theater, I've done documentary, I've done film, I've done TV. I've got La Femme Angela with Audrey Silver Company. There's Mildred Okwa and Rita Dominic Association. We're going to be shooting sometime before the year is over. You know, there's just so much coming up. And
according to her, passion is the sole motivator that keeps her going.
Passion, you know, when something is in you, when something is innate, it just yelps to come out when you haven't let it out. So it was just, you know, sitting there, you know, on the inside of me, and everything else, when you try to channel to do something else, it just keeps bringing you back to what you really ought to be doing. So that's what happened with me. Even the entire time I was in university and was studying economics, I still always found myself with the theater company that I was working with at the time, Ivory Tower Theater, and I just always wanted to be on stage. That was what gave me peace. That was what gave me fulfillment. It was like home every time I was, you know, doing that. And you wouldn't just want to be anywhere else when you find yourself doing what you're doing. So
yes, a prince who has never tied his own shoes before. Oh, never mind that. I have tied my own shoelace once. I think that is just overrated.
With more opportunities coming her way, she admits the challenges of being a rising star in the industry can be overwhelming, although it is the price to pay for the ultimate prize of recognition.
It gives you, that's the drive to do more, the drive to be more, the drive to, you know, forge forward with the career and, you know, the lifestyle of being an actor and everything that comes with it. There are challenges, of course. People's expectations of you, whether you're up or down, they just expect from you and expect that you just do what you need to do. The challenge to bring it in the work front, even when you're not feeling like it, you know, but everything just, you know, comes together to make it all right somehow.
That's it on the show today. Thank you very much for watching. I look forward to your feedback, so tweet at channelstv_ENT. I am Mayowa Ogundele. You can tweet me at Oluwamayowa, OH Luwamayowa. Till I see you again, keep in mind that life is a sum of a million moments. Stay in those that bring you the most joy. Goodbye.